Music really doesn't need a language. Anyone and everybody can feel it. And you have this one important thing, which is you have to love it. I love music. I can't imagine my life without it. Especially when I would perform live, I would think to myself, I just wish I could hold a mic.
My biggest fear was, oh my God, what are people gonna think? I need to go with what feels right for me.
I think music for us was something very, very natural, and I actually think it has come from my dad, because my dad was a part-time DJ. I grew up with every single sound you can imagine. He had like stacks of like records from like the 50s, from the 60s, from the 70s, from the 80s.
Bon Jovi was a big one, Alanis Morissette, Jules as well.
I remember seeing, shows of Michael Jackson or Madonna or all these people performing. Like, wow, like he just gave me goosebumps. That's so amazing. It's such a magical world. Like, I just love it. I can't imagine not being a part of this world. And a lot of the times when I travel around, people are like, wow, you sound so good. Like if they wouldn't know any much about Bollywood. There's just one thing that I'm not actually doing it here is I'm not actually singing. That's not me. For as long as I perform and as long as I entertain people, I want them to constantly know that I am trying my best and doing my best to make sure that they felt good watching this, or they felt good hearing this, or they had a great time. I thought about making this album with Miss Music and with Amrita when it first came into inception and the idea was there. The first song that we worked on was a song called Stormrider. The name Stormrider, I think that was like a collective understanding of the first song needs to be strong.
Now it's time to write the song. We bounce ideas back and forth until we have something really special.
Jackie really wanted to tell her personal journey to fame and then with fame and everything that comes with it.
Let's incorporate themes of perseverance and navigating challenges. Let's channel that energy into the lyrics.
Since it's, kind of a very stormy endeavor, and sometimes fame can really feel like a force of nature, we came up with the song Stormrider.
I wanted the lyrics to really resonate, not just with me, but with people. Like, what am I trying to tell them? Or in what way do I want them to be able to connect with me?
The perfect storm is on the rise, forged in the fire. I'm a storm rider.
All together.
Do you think Stormrider is ready? Any changes? Jake, any changes? Sure? Jay? I think we're good to go.
It was the first time I had ever done anything like this, and all of a sudden I'm assuming the role of creative producer and part of production. We had Tutin fly in from LA.
So the big one is on Cat. 3, 4, 5.
The first 2-3 days I was just alone with Kiel and his assistant. He was understanding how I move. I was understanding what kind of choreography he was giving for this. We did a lot of ideating on how would I want to express myself in dance through this song. And he was so amazing that way because he literally tailor-made it for what I was visualizing, how my body was comfortable moving to it, what the costume was going to be like. So it was a great experience for all of us to come together. Basically, it ties around the head.
Yeah.
But then it ties around the head, and then it goes into the top now.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can dance to it?
Yeah.
when I got the team together and we were trying to figure out what we wanted a Stormrider to look like, how would we characterize, how would we design the look of this character, like what are the scenarios that we are gonna kind of sets that we're gonna have. I wanted her to resemble a goddess, and we decided to go with really long light hair. I did envision her to have this very, very light hair. But the minute I put the crown on, and this was a crown that I literally found online, I was like, wow. So that was my first look. And the second look was the Stormrider within the storm. She would have colors of the storm. For me, that was metallics. Like, how could I bring water to life in the best way possible? Because I felt that was what she is. She is all the elements of the storm. We even experimented a little bit with these crazy white eye contacts, and there were a lot of things that I felt like, oh my gosh, is this just a little too much? But like, when we find it, I was like, you know, it's time to kind of go be a little bit fearless. We wanted to make sure that the character looked strong, so we tried to do with Shaan different kind of like shimmers and glimmers and different kind of highlights and accents, and Shaan knows exactly what he needs to do, so he's able to just kind of understand something within a few seconds and be like, okay, this is what we need to go with. So I put my faith and trust totally into Shaan and Namita's hands. Now that I've done it, it's like I wanna do so many more. Like, I loved it, that kind of sense of I kind of brought something to life. It was just a little blip, and it was just a little sketch, and it was just an idea, and now we're actually bringing it to life. It was so beautiful.
It's a wrap!